I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start. I love you like la 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 la.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is full of homemaking motivation. So if you are in need for that, you're definitely in the right place. The first thing that we are going to do is head downstairs. We're going to clean out the kitchen cabinets. We're going to organize them. I don't even know what's in there anymore, so we might have some surprises. I just know that they're bad. They're just not clean or organized, and there's a lot of stuff in there that really needs to go. And I also have to top everything off an amazing machine, so I'll get to that a little bit later and show you. I'm super excited about that. So let's go ahead and get started. I decided to start on the far right hand side because it's so messy, and then we're going to work our way down. I just pulled down all of the items from that right cupboard really quick so I could get in there and get those cupboards cleaned out. You can see some of the crumbs in the corner, but it's sticky in some spots. It just really needs a good wipe down. Here are all the items that I pulled out. And really quick, before we get into these cupboards, I have to show you this vacuum mop. This thing is amazing. Absolutely love it. The company sent it to me, and I have never been so in love with a product. It avoids carpet when it's mopping. It vacuums and mops simultaneously. It's compatible with a self-empty station. It's a smart visual mopping and navigation, home map for easier control, extended runtime. It runs about 200 minutes, and you can even use it in voice control. Guys, this thing is amazing. It is on sale right now for Black Friday. Plus, if you do miss Black Friday, I will have some discount links for you in my description box, and you can use those to get one for yourself. You will love it. Thank you so much to Yeetie. Today I'm using the Method All-Purpose Cleaner. This is the wildflower scent. I usually use the bamboo one. It is my favorite, but I just thought I would try something new. I still do prefer the bamboo after even using this one, but I want to use this one up. I usually clean with a microfiber cloth. That way I don't go through and waste so many paper towels. I wanted to use a paper towel for this first cupboard so we can see how dirty it is. And then from there, going on down, I will just switch to a microfiber cloth. Here is the paper towel. It's definitely not white, so they needed to be cleaned. There are so many different items that have made a home in that cupboard. Now I'm going to go through all of these items that I had pulled down from the cupboard and toss the items that are dated. While I'm going through them, I'm also going to create a pile for donating any items that I don't use or need. And I will categorize everything so that I know kind of where to place them on the shelves, and I will give them a good wipe down before I put them up there. so I pulled out of the cupboard there these candles for Hanukkah. I will set these aside for lighting the menorah. We have a very big menorah in our library in the living room, but this one, and I'm not gonna clean the wax off because it's just memories. I feel like it's beautiful like that. We will also set this one up and let the girls light it, and then they have also homemade ones, so I'll set that on a beautiful table. And then I have a full new box of Hanukkah candles. This right here, it is burnt already, it's out, but I just like keeping it because of this top. I think I might do something with it and then use it as decor for Hanukkah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in it, but I do need to clean what little wax is left. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It just sits in the cupboard and doesn't really get used. This right here, I'm gonna show you in a little bit. They are so cool. I just got them from Amazon and they look so real. You can do the lights at different paces, but it is a battery operated light and they last a really long time and they are so aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna put these on the bookshelf. I did not even realize that this was in the cupboard and I'm very happy I found it because sometimes when I am cleaning, I put my phone here and, you know, maybe videos, YouTube videos of other friends or recipes. I mean, it's always good. These, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, these little mason jars. They used to have salt and pepper in them. I might give them away. This needs to go in the decor box because that time of year is now done. So I have some left for it next year. This one I am going to get rid of. It was empty and still in the cupboard, so I can get rid of that. And then this one, I love it. I'm gonna take a picture of it so I don't forget that I love this one. I actually think there's a tiny bit left of burn time, so I love it so much I decided just to go ahead and burn it, what is left, and enjoy it. Now I am going to put everything back and in an organized, better way so that I can see everything really well.
For something, I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and
It really does feel better knowing that these cupboards are clean and organized. Kitchens usually get packed full of things. So I'm so glad that this one is done. You know, you just really do what you can when you can. I know not everybody has a lot of time. I have Noah with me right now who is supposed to be cleaning her playroom. You said you were almost done.
I went too hot.
Okay, good luck. And of course, Mom Life calls for coffee, which is what I am drinking right now to keep my energy up and going. She asked me if I would help her, which I did because the mess that she created was just a little bit too much for her to clean up by herself. I can totally relate to Noah. I remember being younger and my mom telling me to clean my room, and it seemed like I would try doing that, but then I would rediscover my toys, and before I knew it, every single thing that I had was out on the floor, and that is exactly what I believe just happened with Noah. This is how things are, so I understand about time and time management. Do whatever you can, just whenever you can. You will get it done.
something good.
Now that the shelves and the cupboards are clean, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the dishes back.
Just follow yours and I'll follow mine. Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good.
The things that I'm going to take out are these here, this container here, these casserole dishes, and another container. I feel like that's a variety of things that don't need to be in the cupboard. The next cupboard that we are moving into is the container cupboard. I actually could put them there at the top. And then the casserole dishes I'll probably put up there above the microwave.
You know, I feel just a little bit like I am hypnotized. I don't know what I should make of it. Read between the lines. If you got out of the backseat of this car with me, if I told you what I'm thinking of, would you marry me? Waking up slowly, dreaming of a holy kiss.
Here are all of the lids and the containers. Some of these bottom of the containers, they don't even have lids. So basically I put everything in a pile and I tried to match up all of the ones that were actual pieces. And if there were lids with no bottoms or bottoms with no lids that matched, I went ahead and got rid of those. I do have an organizer that I absolutely love that I put all of my lids in, and it sets them up vertically. That way I'm not having to put containers within containers or have them in a huge pile on the side where they just fall over. I did need to take it out and give it a good scrub down. That takes some deep cleaning. It will be in next week's video. Definitely subscribe so that you don't miss it and that you hit your bell. I have some amazing things to show you. We got a bunch of home decor. I'm going to be doing some upgrading as well as finishing the other part of the kitchen. And next week's video is the messiest part of the kitchen, like all the papers and junk drawers, all of that crazy stuff.
Waking up slowly, dreaming of a holy kiss. Always been a dreamer, will you dream with
Now I am going into the fourth cabinet from the right. This kitchen is so big, guys, but the fourth one isn't so bad, the one above the microwave, because I can't reach it, so a lot of stuff doesn't make it up there, so basically just to wipe it out. The one after that is my young girls' cups and kids' plates and things like that. So that definitely needs to be organized. I don't need to wipe this one down because I actually did it off camera not long ago. So I just need to reorganize it. I want y'all to see really quick how dirty this microfiber cloth is that I have been using on the cupboards. It is crazy how dirty it can get in there even though it's closed. My next cupboard is the glass cupboard. I'm actually looking forward to doing this one because whenever these are organized, it is so beautiful. But I do have glass bowls and plates in the cup cupboard. I am going to take them out and actually get rid of them. I think they are very dangerous. I didn't realize that until we had a freak accident in my family with my oldest daughter. She was pulling one of the glass bowls out, and of course the shelves inside of the cabinet sit in a little bit farther than the outside of the cabinet. Whenever she pulled the bowl out, the one underneath it came with it, and it fell down, hit the outside of the cupboard, broke open, and fell on her arm, and she ended up having to have surgery. But it was so scary, the situation. Oh my gosh, I'm seriously having back flashes. So I do not recommend anyone ever getting glass plates or bowls. Like, stick with stoneware, anything but that. Just in case you've noticed, we do have dishware on both sides, and that is because we are a Jewish family. One side is meat and the other side is dairy, and these glass ones were the dairy ones, which are now going to go. We also do that with our silverware as well, which you will see in next week's video because we are going to do all of the drawers. So we also have a meat silverware and dairy silverware. They do look different so that we can tell them apart. And by Jewish law, we do need to have separate always for meat and dairy everything. So we always have two sets because we do not eat meat and dairy together, and we also do not cook them together. This corner cupboard is the one that was driving me the most crazy. That got me to the point where I just said, that's it. I am going to completely take everything out and redo this entire kitchen because it is so cluttered. I guess it's because it is a corner cabinet, and so it's very deep and dark. Really, I'm eventually going to get some of those round Lazy Susans and then put them in there. So when I do, I will definitely redo this again. But for right now, I do have some bins lying around. I'm just going to use what I have. Here are all of the random items that I pulled out of the corner cupboard. There are so many different things here. I'm going to go through them and give them each a home of their own, and then place what actually should go into the cupboard in there and inside of the bins that I currently have.